Tender pork coated in a luscious, rich, creamy sauce, bursting with flavour and loaded with protein. Pork stroganoff is an extremely easy to make recipe that's a great choice when you want something to rustle up midweek in less than 40 minutes.
Hey, I'm nutritionist Scott Babty and welcome back to my Food for Fitness kitchen. For some reason, I think the branding of pork stroganoff needs improved. It's the kind of recipe that kids say they don't even like without even trying it or even knowing what's in it, which is a shame as it really is pretty damn tasty. It's creamy, it's rich, the wine gives it a nice boozy undertone, it's scalable, freezes, it's easy to prep, it's pretty much everything you want from a midweek recipe, to be honest. And if you're not a fan of pork, that's totally fine, you can easily cook this with beef instead. And if you'd like to add mushrooms to it, because some stroganoff recipes have mushrooms, that's absolutely fine as well. Right, this is how you do it.
First thing you're going to do is chop an onion about as small as you can make it. I'm using a white onion, but you could easily use a red onion, or if you had shallots that needed used up, you could use them as well. And then you're going to dice 500 grams of pork fillet or pork loin or pork medallion, basically some lean cut of pork, chop it up into chunks. Then you're going to heat a large pan with a little bit of oil in it on a high temperature, and we're going to brown that pork and add some colour to it. It doesn't need to be fully cooked through at this stage because that will happen when you start to make the sauce, and it will cook fully when you made the sauce. The point of this is just to add some nice colour to the outside and give it a nice flavour. So give that a couple of minutes on a high heat, make sure you stir it, and then remove and set aside. Once you've done that, you're going to add the onion back to the pan. You probably won't need to add any more oil at this stage, there should be some left over from before. And the moisture from the onions will also help to deglaze the pan anyway. And then add 15 grams of garlic and fry that for a further 30 seconds. At this point in the video, it'd be fantastic if you could hit that like button. It won't interrupt the video, but it really will help me out with the growth of the channel. Once the onion and garlic have been cooked, add 250 ml of vegetable or chicken stock, along with 1 tablespoon of paprika, 100 ml of white wine. Yes, mine is frozen. I save leftover wine in the freezer for cooking. And then add that pork back into the pan, stir it, mix it through so it's all nicely combined. And then you're going to pop the lid on it, reduce the heat so it simmers for about half an hour or so. After half an hour, remove the lid and then add 1.5 tablespoons of 50% fat creme fraiche. All you're going to do here is just stir it through and allow it to just come up to temperature. So stir it through and leave it for a minute or so until it is warmed and hot and ready to go. And then you just need to plate it up and, as always, garnish with something green and then just get stuck in.
That's how you cook pork stroganoff. Now, I've not had this recipe in years, so I'm looking forward to get stuck into it. And every time I make it, I always think I should make that more often. If you'd like the full recipe, you can get it along with all the macros and the calories, etc. in my new Food for Fitness recipes app. And you can click a link in the description below and you can download it on Android and Apple devices. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not had a chance yet, make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new high protein recipes twice a week, usually on a Monday and Thursday. And if you subscribe, you'll get notified as soon as I post them. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat it. I'll speak to you later.